The third thing we'll talk about is if you're going to seed, should you burn the lawn down? So we're still talking about those of you that are saying, Alan, I'm still going to go ahead with the spring seeding because my lawn is just so terrible. And by the way, I'll tell you what I recommend here in a minute. But some of you will say, I'm still going to go ahead with the seeding. I still want to do it because my lawn is just that bad and I really want to have some fresh grass in there. Should I burn it down? And then when I say burn it down, they want to glyphosate the whole thing, scalp it down to nothing, and reseed. I have always recommended against the lawn burn down, whether you do it in the spring or the fall in cool season lawns. The reason I don't like the lawn burn down is for a couple things. The first of all is you do have some grass in your lawn, whether you realize it or not. Even in the worst case, you got some grass there, and that grass that's been neglected for all of those years, however old your house is the strong that has survived. It's the alpha of alphas. It's made it through all the tough times. Why would you kill that? It's the strongest, right? The second thing is if you burn the lawn down, inevitably what happens is you now wake up things from the deep. And there was a Facebook post about this earlier in our group, which kind of sparked this. A couple guys were saying that they've seen that happen. That is because your grass and whatever weeds are there, you don't realize it, but whatever green you have there is creating competition for other things that could come in that you don't see. But when you burn it all down and it's all dead, now there is absolutely no competition. So whatever's been waiting under there will just blow up and can come up, especially if you're doing it in the spring when you have so much water coming in, so much rain, because rain is way more nourishing than any watering you can do. Never forget that. And so if you burn your lawn down, all of that rain will get down deep. Things will wake up from the deep and you can cause yourself more problems. So I do not recommend a lawn burn down. What I do recommend is an overseeding. Let the lawn live, let what's there survive, and seed into it with fresh cultivars with things that are more disease resistant or more heat and drought tolerant, but let the strong remain and let those two grow together. And then over years, you can continue seeding in new fresh grass varieties. Now, the thing is, I've already told you I don't recommend spring seeding, and that is because, again, of that crabgrass issue. What I really recommend you do is work on the lawn you have. Love what is there. There is some grass. If you have at least 25 to 30% grass throughout, if you look at your lawn and it's 75% weeds, or bare spots, but 25% grass throughout. Again, not giant bare spots. I'm not talking about that, but it's 25% grass throughout. You can take and you can blow that up with nitrogen, cool season lawns in the spring, and it will thicken up. Go back and review my original church project. I'll link it below. That lawn, you can look at it and you can see what it looked like. And after one application, boom, beautiful. By the way, that's where I talk about how things are so different down here in the South. It doesn't happen that way down here. But I just want you to know you can really get a long way down the road by just feeding your lawn. I understand there's a trend about going low nitrogen, and I think that's great. You can do that once you get your lawn healthy. I always recommend bomb the lawn beautifully, hard, just nail it, just feed it like a weightlifter, like you're putting it into a powerlifting competition and you're going to just pump it full of nitrogen. Remember, nitrogen drives the bus and all the elements ride on that bus, but it's nitrogen that drives it. Bomb it.